We're going to come back live. There we are. Look at that. She always looks so nice, and she knows how to do Skype.
I know. Awesome.
I, of course, have to do Skype off 2 computers, which makes it just so strange.
Oh, I know, right?
People want to look at me more than look at you more than they want to look at me. That's a Freudian slip. But let me get everything set up here, as we tend to do here on the Sunday radio program. We do Skype calls, and we have them work. And look at that. They really do work today. They really do work today.
Every day.
You must have a good internet connection to be able to do the Skype call and have it look as clear as it does.
Yes, I have high-speed internet, of course.
Of course. Now,
and the best webcams and equipment, lighting. You got the lights going on.
Look at that, you have lights. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, a few years ago, I had no use for lights, and Ross Long, my former Sunday radio co-host, he educated me on the need for lights.
Now, why can't I see you?
Because you'll see me in post-production.
I know.
Because I'm running.
Last time I saw you, though.
I know, and that's when we were using Ross's computer. Yes, it's very, very, very entertaining. I've got to get rid of this little window thing down here at the bottom that says add more people to Skype for free. I don't want to add more people. That's not what we're doing here.
I've gotten ridiculous. It's like, why?
We have for television viewers and YouTube viewers watching us, Vicky is back with us. How are you, Vicky?
Hi, I'm good.
Now, we also, as Britannia brings me a drink, and yes, usher the
I hope it's
usher the child into another room because we're talking to adult film stars here. Shame here in the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. Now, last time I met up with you, we found each other again at the Adult Video News Awards.
It was magical.
It was a magical weekend. I got to go to Vegas. What was it? 17 hours in a car, 7 hours in a car. I don't know, something.
That's right. You said you drove there. I was like,
yes. Yeah. We're not making that mistake this year. We're flying in 2017. We will not be making.
Snapchat it though.
That's right. Oh, I'll be live on Facebook with my selfie stick. I'll have my army of selfie sticks. We will we'll make that whole thing work, Vicky. Now, tell me about the experience out there at the Adult Video News Awards. Now that it's over and all that, tell me about the experience that you had out there.
I've been to multiple conventions.
Yeah.
I've been to a bunch of Exoticas, and of course the AVN Awards. I went to AdultCon one year. So it's always fun though to meet your fans, and some people actually go to all these conventions. So going to them, over the years, you get to know
my God.
Special, photographers and stuff, press. So it's always cool to, meet and mingle with everybody. So it's fun.
Maybe that's what I'll do with a vacation time next year. I'll just
You should get a booth there. Set up your little thing.
Oh, I thought about doing that, getting a booth.
I would totally co-host.
You would.
Just say, as long as I can bring my stand-up thing.
That's right.
I don't sell anything, but I pass out my merchandise, my cards and my magnets and my all that stuff.
You have magnets.
8x10s, coffee mugs,
Why do you have coffee
Those are
mugs?
saved for my fans that bring me gifts. So.
Oh, okay. So people have to bring you. You work on a barter.
No.
You work on a bartering system, Vicky.
Free hugs, free cards, free 8x10s. That's okay.
But everything else is bartering. Everything else is gifts. We have to bring you things. Now, do you have? Are you like one of these adult film stars that has that wish list on Amazon?
I do.
To me, that is just what the first time that somebody brought that up, and I think you might have been the one that brought it up on this show. I thought it was so
for a while
hokey. But over the years, I'm like, being a perv magnet does have its advantages.
A perv magnet. That's when people ask me what I do, that's what I should title myself as, a perv magnet.
Perv magnet. That's
it's
right.
like so many different things. It's just ridiculous.
That's an old Ross Long term. He used to use the term perv magnet, and I was like, "What the hell's a perv magnet?" And he's like, "Well,
magnet before.
You attract all the pervs, which is why you're speaking to us today."
That reminds me of a Halloween costume. Speaking of perv magnet, the pussy magnet thing. This guy had this oversized white T-shirt, and he attached all these stuffed like animal kittens, like little stuffed kittens, and then a bunch of magnets, like the big U ones,
Really?
And you had to like figure it out, and I was like, I get it. Anyways.
We'll go down the rabbit trail, because that's what we do here. Now, Vicky, you've been keeping busy.
Oh my gosh.
The last time we spoke with you on this radio program, you had a friend with you, and you guys had like all these different scrollers and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
You've upgraded your production setup since then. Tell me about your setup there. You've got a really cool background. You've got lights. You take me behind the scenes whole thing. You've got a stripper pole even, which is nice. How do you mount one of those?
Standing on a stool.
Ah, okay. So I'm like, who puts this together? Does it have instructions?
It's portable.
Oh, it's portable.
I bring it on vacations and stuff with me at certain points, but so yeah, this is where I do multiple things. One of which is I am a webcam model. So this is where I webcam. Yeah, that's basically it.
So is that room just your webcam room, or does that double as something else?
This is my work room.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I didn't know if like behind the curtain there was like your kitchen or something. I didn't know. Okay. Okay.
The full experience. But doesn't this look nice? Oh, I should get the flowers that I got today.
Vicky Vicks with us today here on the old Skype-a-rooney, and she's got flowers, which is nice. Who sent you flowers, or did you buy those yourself?
I bought them for myself. No, I had a nice little brunch date today, and he brought me flowers because he said he needed to pick up toilet paper.
Oh.
You're watching, Rob? I don't believe it for a minute. Rob Popper. Anyway.
You've got, now you mentioned you've got your little background there. You've got your stripper pole. Where did you buy your lights?
I got these lights from Amazon. They are the LED panel lights, so they're about $250 each, but I got just 2 of them. I'm also a fetish producer, so I produce fetish videos, clips we call them, as well as model for other producers as well. And when I got serious about my producing, I had to upgrade, man. I got good camera, good lights. You need them.
Yes, I will have to say that lights are important. I've been trying to explain that now that I understand how important they are. I've been trying to explain that to people in the radio industry who feel like they have to broadcast their shows. I don't know why people watch other people do radio. I've never understood that part of it. It's
the whole interactive wave of today, you know?
I can see watching you guys, because that's part of it. You have to be, what is it, visually stimulated, as they say.
Visually stimulating.
Vicky Vicks, the perv magnet, visually stimulating. You put that on a T-shirt.
Yes! I can get one. Where I get my coffee mugs and my magnets.
Exactly.
There we go. Booty shorts.
That's right.
Perv magnet.
Perv magnet. There you go. Now, how many of these conventions do you go to on a regular basis? Because you mentioned you sometimes see the same people at different events because they travel around and things like that.
When I was webcamming full time, and that's all I did, I used to go to 3 out of the 4 Exoticas every year, and that started at the end of 2011. And of course, I went to the AVNs every year too.
Yeah. Now
that I'm doing the fetish producing, I'm a professional dominatrix, and so I cut back on the conventions a little bit. Now there is Fetish Con that's coming up in August, right in my neck of the woods. So I always go there.
There is something called Fetish Con.
It's awesome, and it's not like scary. It's not like a bunch of BDSM people like beating each other.
BDS people.
It's really cool, and I'll be there. Hello.
You know, when we went to the AVNs, they had their own section, the BDSM people.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to venture up there, and they are very, very nice people, but my God, they had a lot of gear.
Probably met my friend Papa Scott. He's a big Santa Claus looking guy, and he wears a kilt. Anyways, he makes floggers and stuff like that. He was up there always.
And we met, who was it, Miss Manissa Spice or something? She had like a fetish board or something where she was tying people to it and whipping them.
Okay, yeah.
So, explain to me the world of fetish. How would I explain this to someone who you know, they're into porn or they're into this or that, but they don't understand what the fetish is? How would you explain that to someone?
Basically, fetish is more geared towards a specific niche. So if you have something that you really like, for example, feet or spandex, you have a fetish, you particularly like girls in spandex, Some have a balloon thing. Some guys just like to hear videos, we call them JOI, which is jerk off instruction. And then you've got the more...
What? I've never heard... Wait a second. Back the trolley up. What?
JOI.
What is the... Hold on here. What is this? Explain this to me.
I can give you a demonstration if you want me to, but I can't say it wouldn't be R-rated or would.
Well, you could do that. We're the stations that are listening that don't like the stuff, they'll dump out. They'll leave.
Okay,
they'll come back later.
This is an example of what a JOI video.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Hey, big boy. I see you over there with your cock nice and hard for me. Why don't you pull it out? I want to see you stroke that cock. And on and on and on.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it's like a jerk-off instruction. Yeah. So you're encouraging him, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Well, I know okay, thank you. Because I'm sitting here going, what the hell is that? And then Ross has got a fetish for boots. He likes women in boots.
Boots, yes.
Yes. He was telling me on one of our old radio shows, we were discussing some of this because I mentioned I was going to have you back on, and he's like, "Oh, I really liked her. She was very entertaining."
The thing with fetish too is it's not always sexual as far as the video goes.
Oh yeah.
There's some people order like customs of me limping around with crutches on. Like, it's just, not everything. He was
telling me that there are smoking pervs.
Oh yeah, smoking, that's big. But I also do a lot of the femdom stuff too. So those are more humiliation videos, financial domination.
Financial domination?
Yeah.
What?
feminization, sissy training, cuckold, all that stuff. So it's fun. I get really creative. I write all my own scripts. I shoot all my own stuff. I edit. I do everything from start to finish, uploading them to my stores, writing the descriptions by myself. Yay!
We have Vicky Vix with us today on Skype. If you want to watch her, you can go to JiggyJaguar.com. You can watch us live. You can listen to the, if you just want to listen, the TuneIn app as well. And my microphone got better. What is Britannia doing over there behind the scenes? She's shaking wires. That's never a good idea.
So what about I want to party with that band where the girl pisses, like, you know, pops a squat and was shitting in garbage cans and stuff. I think, like, I would have fun with them. You should hook it up.
Sex knuckle.
I pissed outdoors. Thank you, Tom. I'm from Vermont.
That's right.
Girl. I'll pop a squat on the corner of the concrete now.
Now, you've got your stripper pole, you've got your background there, you have your lights. How many cameras are you running? Just the one, or have you got a huge setup now?
I have just the one. I have another one plugged in here. And then I have my laptop over here, which also has a webcam. But I don't normally run them, like, all at once. You know,
okay.
It's not one of those type of things.
That's cool. You just keep it simple.
Simplicity.
Now, going to these conventions, when you were in Vegas for the AVNs, what did you do besides, you know, being at the convention? Because I'm sure you did stuff while you were there. Did you go sightseeing? What do you do with something like this?
It sounds really bad, but I've been to Vegas for like the past 3 or 4 years, and I've never done any sightseeing or anything. I go to the convention. I've been to Fremont Street a couple of times. I've traveled to other hotels and gone to like the bars there and stuff. But yeah, this year I just worked at the convention at the booth, and then I met up with some other friends who I had met the year before. They're not in the industry, but we have fun together. So, yeah, so we met up with them and just like partied, hung out. I mean, I'm really work driven normally. Every once in a while, I'll get like extremely drunk on accident, but normally I'm there to like work and promote and mingle and, you know, network. So, kind of boring.
How do
but
you
I
get?
just have fun.
How do you get extremely drunk on accident?
Mm.
How does that work?
Shot, everybody!
You are a party girl. I will have to say that is, you know.
When I can, I do.
Now, the thing that struck me a few moments ago, you said that you've done a few videos in the past where you've just walked around on crutches.
Yeah, he bought the crutches for me and shipped them to my house.
Is this a thing of like they want to feel like they're taking care of you, or is it like,
you know, exactly? I don't really know. A lot of these fetishes, especially the specific ones, you know, I don't really know what it is. There could be many things that a guy likes about it, you know. And fetish is almost, I hate calling it an obsession, but it's almost the feeling of like you need to have or you need to see type of thing.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Wow. Okay. We've got a great guest with us today. Vicky Vix joins us on the old Skype-a-rooney, as they say.
Skype-a-rooney!
And she has got herself quite the setup there. She's got the stripper pole. If you're watching us on Ustream, you can see, or the app.
You. No.
you can see the stripper pole. You can see the Chinese or Asian deal in the back. What would you consider that?
I just call them screens.
They're not duck blinds, which we could talk about that.
I call them screens.
Deal.
I use them a lot in my productions, just to like block certain things off or whatever. You know?
That's fine. So when you do your fetish work and you shoot your fetish stuff, do you shoot it there, or do you go somewhere else to shoot it?
Nope, I shoot it here. I shoot it here. I shoot myself and other models, tons of other models. We either, pay or we do a trade.
Yeah.
And a lot of other producers will do that as well. They'll get together and do a trade shoot, and everybody just takes turns making clips, and you can use any of the models that are there. So
wow.
Yeah.
It's like you've got your own little business there. That is amazing.
Yes, I have had my own business for like 4 years now. Okay,
now what?
24 hours.
That's right. Now, when you get a bunch of models together and things, and you guys, like you were saying, everybody uses the different models and clips. Is it on the honor system, or do you guys have all sorts of extensive contracts and things that you work out?
We fill out a model release and a 2257 form, which is basically just proving that you are the age that you are. And then, of course, a typical model release is saying that, I own the content. I'm allowed to put it on my website, so I'm allowed to sell it and whatnot. And we all fill them out usually beforehand, and it's no big deal. I mean, it's everybody has to do it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Save your ass legally.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Now, moving forward, what do you have coming up here the next couple months or so?
Oh my gosh, what is even today? I don't even know.
Today is the 10th.
Okay. I have next week, I think it is next week, the 18th. The 18th, I believe, through the 20th. Me and a couple other cam models have actually, we've rented like a mansion estate. It's not even a mansion. It's like a huge house, but it's like an estate, like tons of land. Anyways, so we rented one of those by me, and we're going to just all go hang out, cam, make a bunch of content, get awesome photographs, on the land and in the house. And so that's coming up. That's good fun. And I'll give you my Twitter later, but that's where you can find out like when all this stuff is going on. And then, like I said, in August, FetishCon, I will be live at FetishCon.
FetishCon.
FetishCon, yes. Down St. Petersburg, Florida. It's awesome. I feel like you go to a regular convention, this would be something good to go to, just because it's like a little bit different. It's geared a little bit different. And a lot of people, FetishCon, oh my gosh. When people think of fetish,
oh my god,
BDSM, I can already see what they think of. And it's like, it's not that. But it's fun. So I feel like if you're a seasoned conditioner, it might be something good to go to just like, see something different for a change. But everybody's welcome, even newcomers. I meet new people that, just stumbled upon it. And I'm like, you have balls to come in here? They're like normal vanilla couples, I'm like, you guys are awesome.
Most creative cam girl in 2015.
Yes.
We've got Vicky Vix with us today. You can find her on Twitter at RealVickyVix. And also the website, realvickyvix.com. And so what is there, a fake Vicky Vix out there?
No, but somebody else had Vicky Vix handle. And it's like I don't even know. It's like basically an unrun Twitter.
Damn it. It's too bad.
I even DM'd him and I was like, pay you for this deal, And
take it off their hands.
I never heard back.
So now
I'm interested. I'm like looking at it now. Like, what? Damn. I don't know who it is.
Huh.
Yeah, their last tweet. Hot though, damn.
Well,
I don't know. It's probably a account, but you know how they
probably.
have.
Probably. It is.
That's why the real Vicky Vix, because she wouldn't give me her handle.
Now, also, Vicky has many other websites. You can check out VickyVixFetish.com, which I'm assuming is all your fetish work over there.
Yeah. Honestly, therealvickyvix.com has links to literally everything else. Like, if you go to the Real Vicky Vix, and Vix is spelled with 3 X's, VIXXX, therealvickyvix.com, that will you can add to basically everything that I have available, from videos to my Amazon to my Twitter to my, phone sex line, all that stuff.
confessionsofacamwhore.com. She sticks her tongue out when I say that. That is awesome. And she also has, which it's got to be a situation of you run the website, you don't actually participate. But what the hell is chubbychasersdreamgirl.com?
Hey, that BBW.
You are far from being a
BBW girls, man. Sexy.
Those BBW girls, when I was at the AVNs, they had
Those are SS BBWs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they had...
I mean, there is a difference in the fetish category,
They had long lines. There was a lot of guys that were wanting to...
Yeah, it's a big fetish, and I had this model that wanted to shoot stuff, but the thing with BBW content is if I put it on my fetish store, something like that, it wouldn't sell that well because that's something that's so particular. But if you have a specific website that caters just to that, in my opinion, it does better.
You're an entrepreneur.
Because you either like that or you don't,
Yes.
So
you've got all these brands. I think that is awesome.
Thanks.
You've got brand extensions and everything else. SpandexandYogaGirls.com. That's pretty much self-explanatory.
That's my newest baby. That is, I mean, who doesn't like a girl in yoga pants, spandex, So, and that store has a mixture of all different types of fetishes within the spandex fetish, if that makes any sense. So some of the clips are JOI, like we were talking about.
Yes.
Some of them are more like bratty and dominating. Others are just voyeur clips, so it's just like the girl working out or like walking, I have some like wrestling, like just like cat fight videos. With girls.
You have cat fight videos. That's awesome.
I love those, man. Belly punching is a big fetish. Hiccuping is a big fetish.
What are we doing? Yeah. Belly punching.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then, of course, VickyVixFetish.com. But
that's my store with like just everything under the sun, pretty much. I do custom videos, as well. So I have a lot of different categories. I don't even know how many, tons of different categories. Over 1,000, I'm pretty sure.
And then, of course, if you're not over at worshipVickyVix.com, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Because you need to be worshiping VickyVix.com because it's even in the title of the website.
That's right.
It's absolutely amazing.
And you little beta bitches, make sure that when you go to worshipVickyVix.com, before you even click that link, you get on your knees.
Wow.
There we go. And then obey.
And then obey. That's right. Get on your knees, and then at the end of it, it's like, oh, and obey.
Worship, serve, obey, and pay.
Pay.
Most importantly, pay to play.
Exactly.
Hashtag pay porn.
That's right. Pay for your porn. And,
not a business. We're hardworking people. Giving you content that you love daily.
Look at that. Now, next year in Vegas, do you happen to know when do you figure that whole thing out of what booth you're going to be and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah, I will probably be most likely at the Clip Store booth because that is the website that hosts all my video clip stores.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're awesome there. I love to hang out with them. But I also know a lot of people at their booths too, so I just kind of hang out wherever.
Well, the next year I'll be a little more prepared since it'll be our second year.
Yeah. I would do my own booth, but since I'm not a quote-unquote porn star,
yeah.
I don't really have merchandise as far as, DVD
yep.
and that stuff. All my stuff is internet-based. So for me, it's kind of like, most people get a booth and they sell their stuff. I wouldn't have anything. Why not promote myself at somebody else's booth,
Hey,
right?
that all works. Now,
And they want me there.
now next year, I will have Britannia with me, and she'll have her stick. She always wants people to touch her stick.
How sick is it, baby?
It is actually one of the coolest things. Last year,
Like a walking stick?
it's a where is Britannia? Hey, come here and explain to
I
Vicky
can't
your
get any-
stick. She's gonna come around the corner. She's gonna get in front of the microphone that actually works, and she's going to explain to you what the stick is. She's going to grab her stick. So go ahead, explain to Vicky what's going on. I'll give you headphones.
Where is your stick?
It is a monopod that has the ability to go live on Facebook, live on Periscope, live on YouTube, and live on his app.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's like it has a built-in little camera, and it's kind of like a selfie stick. That's what I'm envisioning.
It's like a 67-inch tall monopod. I can make it shorter or taller.
Okay.
And
so it's like blah, 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 extension leg, almost of like a tripod thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like a tripod. But we'll have a tablet on it, his phone, and his Zoom camera we used last year.
Now, did I meet you at the AVNs? I met somebody.
Yes, I was there.
Yeah. Okay, that was you. Hi, I remember you.
Yeah, I was there with him. And then there was little old Bob.
Yep. You guys are up in the technology for next year. I like it.
It's going to be more compact.
I like it. Awesome.
There. Now that we've explained that. Now before we let you go, what do you have coming in the pipeline as far as conventions, so people can find you?
Well, Fetish Con is in August, and that's honestly the only one I've planned. And then, oh my gosh, after August, it will probably be January in Vegas. I might go to a few Exoticas next year, possibly.
I might have to just take all of Britannia's vacation time next year, and we'll just go to conventions.
You should.
Porn conventions.
They're fun.
Yes, they are fun. We had a blast at the AVNs, and
Yep. And most of them, would be willing to talk to you.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Especially, maybe I can. Where's this fetish convention gonna be?
It's in St. Petersburg, Florida.
St. Petersburg, Florida. I might have to talk to Ross and see, because he would love to go to a fetish convention.
Yes. And right now, I'm pretty sure you can get your tickets for $50 at the door. I think they're a lot.
Wow.
But I'm pretty. You'll have to check out the website because I don't want to say something that's wrong.
Yes.
But yeah.
Well, Vicky, it's been fun. We will, for those of you who came in late or missed this, we will post it on YouTube, on our website, and we will tweet it and Facebook it and all that fun stuff. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in Vegas. Maybe while we're out there in Vegas, maybe we can carve out one day or one evening where we can just go hang out. I don't know, go Fremont Street or...
Yeah. I've only been twice there. I barely remember it.
So, well, we'll figure that out. We'll chat back and forth on social media before we meet up out there, possibly.
Okay.
So, have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate it. Vicky Vicks with us today here on our big program. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will chat with Jay Aldridge.